Good day, guys. We are glad to have you on our YouTube channel. We hope you've enjoyed our previous video. This is a great opportunity brought to you by Pocket Swift Nigeria in collaboration with our school management board. Guess what? It's Coding for Kids again. So Coding for Kids here is back, where our children get to learn a lot beyond imagination. Our children don't have to waste time on game again. They don't have to waste time on anything whereby your children will be able to explore the tech world animation. And but today we want to open your eye to another dimension and another project on its own. Let's walk
Hello
through
friends, a very welcome to you. I'm very excited to see you in this course, and I'm very happy that you've selected this course as a part of your learning journey. So in this lecture, we are going to build this animation. Let me play this animation for you. So you can see the car is moving towards the city and it is looking absolutely amazing. So we are going to build this animation, this lecture. This is going to be very easy and fun, so let's start the lecture. Alright, let's start by learning this animation. The first thing we need to do is that we need to first download the zip file, which is provided in the resources section. If you download the file, you will get the zip card animation zip. If you right click on it and extract it, you get a folder under the creator. So inside this folder you can see you can have few files and few images. So we have the start file. The start file has only few images or the sprite and the sound, and the end animation file has the programs. So there are two ways you can start programming. If you directly load this file on your Scratch software, so here if you go to the Scratch software, go to file, load from computer, then here you can see start and end. So if you click on the start, so here you will see all the sprites and the background. This is the background or the backdrop, and these are the sprites. Okay, these are under sprites. So all of these are available. So if you click here and you load from your computer, if you click on this file animation end, you can see this will keep loading. So if you click on different sprites, you can see all the programs. You can click further and click other sprites. So we can start with this, and we can start writing program for here. Or if you want to load all these images on your code, which is your sprite app, first of all let's delete our sprites and we can upload or first add the stage. So we upload the background. You can see here we have to upload the stage from our file. Okay, let's move on. Then we'll add the sprites. So add the road base. We'll first add the road base, then we'll add another sprite. We'll add the moving road, then we add another sprite, then we add our Ferrari car. You can see. So this is another way we can do it if you don't want to use the start and end. So what we do is that first of all, just hide all these sprites. I've selected the road base sprite. You can see it here. I've clicked it and you can see in our control panel. So you just click here, you hide it, you click on that, then you hide it, and I click on this and I hide this. Okay, now we are just having this background. First of all, when we want to build this, we want to first build our road. So we'll first go to the road base, we'll show our road base. We want to hide the sprites, then we'll see the sprite. We want to place this road base at the center. Let's keep it here. First of all, we have to increase the size, and our y-axis to minus 80, no, minus 82, no, minus 84, let's try minus 83. So perfect. So on our x-axis we'll give our x0 and our y minus 83. So if you can see it well, when you can see in our full screen is kind of perfect. So that's my road page. So we now put our moving road, so we have to just unhide it. So in this animation we are not going to move the car forward, rather we'll be moving the road backward. So first of all, so we'll place the road at 0 and our y at 0. So that's x0, y0. So we want this road to move backward. So when something is coming towards you, it's increasing size. So we will increase the size of the road, and at the same time it will be coming backward. So first of all, let's reduce the size to 20%. Yeah, we click the side. If you click on this, so you reduce it to 20%, the size of the road will become small. So let's learn how to move the road backward. For this, let's change our backdrop. So I've taken this XY grid. I'll just go here and hide the road base, so we are left with the road. So I'm going to place this road at 0, 0. So this is our coordinate system. This point is 0, 0. This is where x is 0 and y is 0, where x and y intercept in the scratch display screen. So this is our open screen. It has two x's, it has x and y. So on the x-axis you can see, if you move on the right side, the numbers start increasing on the positive side from 0 to 100 to 200 to maximum, and on the left hand side is on a negative portion, that's from 0 to minus 100 to minus 200 to minus 240. So on the top, on y-axis it is positive, and on the bottom it is negative. So in this animation we are not moving the car forward, rather we'll be moving the car backward. So first of all, we'll place the road. We'll place this road at 0, 0 and 0. So we have to change the y to 0. So let's make it 0, 0. And now if I just change the y by 120, you can see that it's going up. So the x is 0 because there's only one. We are only dealing with the y-axis and we are not dealing with the x-axis for now. So if I want to move it down and I press minus 120, you can see we have it down here. The same thing applies if we done here. We can do it here with the program because majorly we are dealing with the program. So in this motion idiom, you can see there are two statements: change y by 10 and change x by 10. Okay, if I click on change y by 10, just notice it has moved from minus 120 to minus 110. So let's press it again. If I keep clicking on it, it will keep on decreasing. So it's come back to 0, 0. If I want to take it down or bring it down, I'll write minus 10. And when I keep clicking on it, you can see it comes to minus 18. So if I want it to move it back to 0, 0, there is one statement: go to x0 and y minus 80. It is showing this because right now this sprite is at minus 80. So if I click here and make it 0, and I effectively click on it, it will come back to 0, 0. So from here now, if you click on this change y and you click on go to x and y, you can see it comes back to 0, 0. So now to move it upward, you have to change the y by plus 10. So if I click now, as you can see, it's moving forward. That's going to the top now every time I click on it. So okay, now if I click on this, it will come back to 0, 0. The same thing happens with the x. So if I click here, it will go on the right side. Okay, if I want to make it come back to 0, 0, I can do it like this, or say that's gone in, then I'll change it by -10. And if I start clicking on it, so come back to 0 0. Okay, then if I want to move it on the left side, I can give it minus, that's -10. So for movement on the left side, we have to change the x by minus, and for the movement on the right side, we have to change the x by plus. For movement on the upper side, we have to change it by plus, and for movement on the downside, we have to change the y by minus. So you have the extra basics of a coordinate system. So if something feels like coming towards us, it has to increase in size. So there's another statement in the looks. You can see here, change size and set size. Change size by 10. If I click on this, you can see the size is increasing. So every time I click on this, now you can see 60. If I click on this, is 70. If I click on this, is 80, 90, 100. So this size continue increasing. Okay. So if I will put -10 and I keep on clicking, you can see it will start shrinking and reducing. So we started with 20%. What we can do, so we can say increase the size by 10, and we can use this statement set size to 20%. So if you click here to go back to 20%. Okay, this is how we can change them as size. So what we want to do is, while they're changing the size, the road should come back. So we are going to move it back and change this size as well. So we have a 0 0. So let's click on these two statements. These two statements, they work together. So if I click here, you can see this y change and this size change. So if I click on that again, if I keep on clicking, you can see it looks kind of realistic now. So it is giving a complete control, because the size is also increasing and is also coming backward. So this can be also reset to 0 0, and we will change the size to 20%. So these two statements will go together, and these two statements will go together. We just move that statement to trash because we are not using that statement. So if you click on this, and see it's coming backward, and at the same time getting bigger. And if you click on this, it's going to go back here. Now to do this, we are doing it 70 times. Instead of doing it again and again, we use another statement. Under our control panel, as you can see, we have our repeat statement. So we repeat 10 times. If we click this repeat statement under repeat, these two statements should be inside repeat, because we want to repeat the two statements 10 times. So this becomes one block which will be playing together. So if I click on this block, you can see it came back and the size also increases. So what we are doing, by clicking it 10 times, we are doing the same thing, but by clicking this once. So if you click here again, it goes back to 0 0 and the original size. If you click here, you can see it comes here like this. So if you combine these two statements, so this become a complete program. So if I click on this, you can see it's going reset and coming backward and getting bigger at a time. You can see it is looking like the road is moving back. But what we need is, we need to do this continuously. So to do this continuously, we can use this statement forever. So what do? We put the complete program inside this forever statement. This is a loop. This will repeat. the statement is written inside it forever. It will repeat it continuously and it will never end. So this repeat loop will keep repeating. So this statement, the repeat statement is only for 10 times. So this is a repeat loop which has 10 prediction. You can increase it to any number you want to. But this loop repeats everything forever. So if I click on these statements, you can see what happened. This is continuously repeating, and this is going to happen forever. So this is all about this lecture. We'll build the remaining program in the next lecture. Have a great day.